Hi everybody, it's Stacy at Scrapmania. You probably don't recognize me. It's been a while since I've had time to be on here. I did take a vacation with my daughter to France and also London, and that was quite the adventure. If you haven't been in to hear from me yet about it, we were not supposed to be chaperones, but we ended up being chaperones, so it didn't end up quite as good as it could have. We had a great trip, had lots of fun, but the trip was definitely not how it was explained to us. So I encourage you to ask many questions if your kids are going on a school trip, because these kids were promised chaperones and they were not given chaperones. So make sure you ask lots of questions and go with them if at all possible. I will never let my kids go on a school-sponsored trip without me, just because of the lack of supervision that was given on this trip that was promised. So please do your research. I don't want other kids getting ditched like these kids did on this school trip. So, like I said, we had a good time. We managed, we survived, but overall, I have learned some lessons about trips and how they are handled. And most trips, I'm sure, are fine. I believe this was a chaperone problem, not a problem to do with anything else. I think that this was a family vacation that they decided they would get a free trip out of, and then took a bunch of us with us in order to get the free trip, and did not handle their chaperone responsibilities very well. So just make sure that you look into anything for your kids so that they are kept safe, especially when they're in a foreign country. So I am glad to be back. I did come home sick. I don't know if you can tell, but I have a cough drop in my mouth right now to try and make it through this video. I came back with bronchitis. I was lucky enough that I did not get sick until after I got home. It just kind of kept me down and out the past week. I got on medicine right away, some steroids from the doctor, and also some cough medicine. Some pills for coughing. So I've been on that too. So I'm not contagious. So those of you that have been in the store and seen me, don't worry, I'm not contagious. I just don't sound the best and I don't feel the best and don't look the best, but that's all right. We'll get through this together. We did have a big shipment come in today that I'm very excited about. Let me go grab something off the desk over here, actually. The biggest thing that I'm excited about is we got our first shipment of the Tim Holtz mixed media mats. We ordered those clear back in January, and it took forever for them to finally get here. So we did not get enough for everybody that has pre-ordered them. Our first batch has 30 on them, and I believe we have about 35 people waiting. So there's only a few of you that are not getting in on this first batch, but they are finally here. So this is what they look like. Like I said, all of these are spoken for, but we should have more coming, and I don't believe the wait will be near as long. I'm hoping we get another shipment in just a couple weeks. I believe I have 80 total ordered, so there should be 50 more coming, and only a few are spoken for, so they will eventually get to the shelf. They're just not there quite yet. Let me back up so you can see how large this is. It's really nice. It's the glass mat. It is high demand, so as soon as they get here, they're going to be flying out the door. But I will announce as soon as we get our next shipment. They're pretty cool. Nice and heavy duty. They packed them really well, so that was exciting that none of them came broke. And like I said, we'll talk about more of the glass mats in other videos when I actually have them for sale, for those of you that were not in on the pre-order. If you want to get your name on a pre-order, give us a call. You don't have to put any money down, and that way you can get on the next shipment that comes in. Sorry, let me move my cough drop around to another spot in my mouth. Let's take a look at some of the other stuff that came in today. I've got lots and lots of goodies, so lots of boxes, 10 today, just from the FedEx guy, and then we've got all this goodies down here. So we got stamps and dies and stickers and paper and some storage stuff. So I'm going to go over some of this with you, but I'm going to try and keep it brief because the more I talk, the more I tend to cough, and I don't want to start coughing in this video on you. So, Xyrons, if you have a Xyron refill and need a refill, we have all sorts of different sizes of Xyron refills. Xyron is a sticker maker, if you are unaware what a Xyron is, and they come in like 1-inch sizes all the way up to about 8-inch size. So this is a refill for that. We got a bunch of Copics in lots of pretty colors. So a bunch of you are waiting on Copics, and hopefully these will take care of a lot of those people that had ordered certain colors. We got a refill here for somebody also. If you didn't know, Copics are refillable. So they come looking like this. They're a dual tipped marker. So you've got your brush end and also your, now I can't remember what that, this is your brush end. And then chisel. Thanks, whoever said that. And you've got your chisel end too. And like I said, they are refillable, so you'll never have to buy another marker again. All you have to do is refill it. And if you don't know how to refill it or don't want to refill it, invest in the refills. Nancy, our certified Copic teacher, does refills for you also. So fabulous investment. We do offer Copic classes. We currently have some beginning classes going on right now. And we're going to start new ones, I believe, in August. So if you are looking into and wanting to take some beginner Copic classes, August is our tentative plan for when we're going to start some new ones with Nancy. We have, this is heavy, the Gemini die cut machine. This is an electronic machine, so no more hand cranking, and you also don't have to figure out what your sandwich is to stick through the platform. This is what Jennifer McGuire uses, and we have this in the regular size and also in the junior. So you just put your sandwich through and it figures out for you how much to squish it, and it takes care of that on its own. Sizzix dies, these are the 3D dies from Tim Holtz. These are brand new items. These are the medallions. Hold on one second, my screen is kind of fuzzy. All right, there we go. Let's try this again. So these are the medallions, and you get 2 of those in the package. And these are very deep embossing folders, so they are going to give you like a very realistic deep image. So this one is called, where's the names of them at? Provincial. This one here is called the Scallop. This first one I showed you was just called Medallion. This one here is called Mini Provincial. I'm probably saying that wrong. Yeah, we're just going to blame it on my cold. And this is the Mini Scallop. Another Tim Holtz item is the retractable craft pick. We got in some of our stylus tips for the Color Box stylus, the foam tips. Got in some cardstock, solid colored cardstock. All of our cardstock is 15% off this month. That's packs, that's single sheets, and that includes the Gina K. So if you're low on cardstock, stop in and stock up on that. I got in some super tape from iCraft and ThermoWeb. We also got in some adhesive from Scrapbook Adhesives. So this is kind of what happens when I go on a trip. I need stuff to scrapbook, so I kind of go overboard and buy a few more things than I need. Sue does not appreciate this, so if you could come in and snatch up the rest of this London stuff so we don't have to find a spot for it on the shelf, she would appreciate it. Every time I go on a trip, this is what happens. I come back and I just order a bunch of stuff because I don't know what I'm going to need. So here's a bunch of London stuff. I had already stocked up on Paris stuff before I left, and France in general. And so there is lots of France stuff over there also, but here is some London stuff because I wasn't sure if I already had London stuff. And I did buy some things over there, but now that I see the stuff that I got here, it's way better. Because the stuff that I got there was just kind of flat and not very cute. So I'm definitely gonna have to switch it out for the stuff that I got here, but I just wasn't sure how much stuff I could get when I was shopping over there. One more thing that I have is these are London landmarks. So these are dies, and you've got you've got your Big Ben, you've got your London Eye. I can't remember what this thing is called. It's probably on here. I do not see what it's called, but that's okay. if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. And then you've got your London Bridge also. So we got a bunch of different stamps. We've had these in before and they sold out immediately. So if you're wanting the panda stamps with the matching dies from Mama Elephant, come in and grab those. We got a bunch of penny black dies. This one is called Nature's Art, and it's got the beautiful floral stems. Here's another one that's got pretty flowers from Neat and Tangled. This one is called Have Courage. Here is more penny black, and this one is called Flower Perch. There's another one underneath, and this one is the same thing. And we got these cute little kitties and mice on this one, and this one is called Birthday Critters. They're fun little ones. 6 different stamp sets on there. Those would be good ones to color. And then we've got some Lawn Fawn stamps. This one is called Hang in There. We have some Sizzix stamp and die combos. These are fun because they're a really good price point, and only $7.99, and you get your stamps and your dies in there. So this one is Blessed. This one here is called Bicycle Number 2, and it's got the fun little smile on there also. And then this one is called Hello Number 2. You guys love the hello dies. Anytime we have the word hello, you guys snatch those up quickly. So, and then we have the Lawn Fawn Flap Circle dies. Somebody ordered these yesterday, so I'll have to pull some of those for you. But don't worry, we've got 2 sets, so if you want the other set, stop in and grab it. And then we've got Lawn Fawn Critters in the Jungle stamp. Some more penny black stamps. This one is called Summer Glow. This one here is called Ravishing, and we have some samples using this one. This one is really, really pretty on a card. It looks like a watercolor. It shows on the back what it looks like, but it looks even better on the actual card. We have some Ranger Heat Tools. We have some more Ranger products. We have the ink refresher, so if you've got some pads of ink that are starting to dry out, can't find a refill for it, re-inker, you can give it a couple squirts of this and it'll bring that pad back to life. It might not be quite as good as re-inker, but it definitely helps. And sometimes colors are discontinued and you just can't get a re-inker for them, so this is nice to have for stuff like that. We have the masking fluid from Nuvo. Nuvo makes wonderful, wonderful products. And then we got a bunch of other, the Nuvo Aqua Shimmer Pins. And let's see. I was looking to see if we got these in different colors, but it looks like we only got that color right now. And then we also got some of the Nuvo drops in the purple rain color. We got some Ken Oliver ATC cards. These are for watercoloring. So fabulous little cards, perfect size. And then we have, this is a Photoplay Stuck on You stamp, which has got the succulents that are super popular right now. And you've got a bunch of little sentiments and things that go with them. Here we have Neat and Tangled. I thought this was a cute little set. It's got the magician, and then you've got like the hula hoop with the floating girl. And the sentiments on there say like, have a magical day, and you swept me off my feet. So adorable little set from them. Here is a Brutus Monroe stamp set featuring teacups. I just had somebody in this morning looking for tea and coffee stamps and dies. So too bad she didn't come in tomorrow because we would have had this one. We got some Lawn Fawn refills. These are the Ocean add-on for the Shadow Box set. And I've got a few of these, so I know there's a couple of you waiting on them, but then we'll have more for the shelf as well. And we've got the Bitsy background, the Bitsy polka dot background backdrop die. And then we've got a couple other dies here. This is the large rectangle, and then we also have the small stitched rectangle. So we've got those. We have the designer toner sheets, and these are fabulous Gina K stuff that we got in. And Nancy is using this exact set in one of her upcoming card classes. And I will actually show you that at the end of this video. I've only got a couple more things to show you, and then I'll show you that fabulous stamp set that she has. We got some more of the Avery L pockets for storing your stamps and dies. We got these fabulous recipe cards. I love this rainbow paper. This is a new Jen Hatfield one. I thought this bridge was beautiful. Very realistic. And then we got some more kitchen paper because you guys are looking for kitchen paper quite a bit. So let me take you over and show you the card that Nancy used for this one here. Because it's super pretty. And I'm pretty proud of myself for making it through this whole video without having a coughing attack. So it's the little things in life that matter, right? Okay, Kathy, you're in the video. All right, so let me show you here. This is Nancy's card used in one of her upcoming foil classes, and she used it here. So close the card looks like this, and then she put it on the cover. So isn't that super pretty? And she did it with the foil, and then it's like a clear cover, and then your sentiment is on the inside. So she's got lots of fun cards coming up in her classes. She's got 2 different foiling classes this month. She's got one at the end of the month doing all different foiling techniques with Gina K stuff, and then we just added one this morning that we are only taking 6 people for. We had 3 people coming from out of town, and then she had enough supplies to add 3 people to that class. So if you're wanting in on a class on the 13th of this month, we just added it today. It's a small class. You're only going to be making 5 cards total, but it was not in the newsletter. Everything else for this month was in the newsletter. These are the 5 that you're going to be making in class on the 13th, doing the foiling techniques. And then she's also going to teach you how to do the transfer gel with foil. So another cool technique that we do. As long as I'm over here talking about classes, I'll go over some of those as well. So I told you about Nancy's foiling cards, and her first class, the main class that was in the newsletter, is on Tuesday, July 31st. We have a daytime class from 2 to 4 and an evening class from 6 to 8. The smaller class that we're only going to take 3 people on, that one is on the 13th from 11 to 1. This is a class that Amy Myers is going to be teaching. This is her album class for the month, and she's doing like a Christmas in July theme. So this is going to be, this is the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas collection. And you've got this fun album with all of these different pockets and tabs and places for photos. And you've got so much room here to put photos on all of these. And you can decorate them. And I think she said this holds like 150 photos. This is a big pocket to put photos in. Here's some more flips and flaps. Here's some more here. And then this flips up. This looks like this is a band, so you can slip photos back behind it. More flips this way. Here is a pocket here. And then, let's see. Looks like this is a pocket as well, down in this area. And then this opens up here. We've got more pockets. Let me step back so you can see all this. So there's just hidden pockets and flips and flaps everywhere. And you can do journaling on these. You can add photos. There's just lots and lots you can do with these type of albums. And this has got the craft text on it, so it's nice and sturdy. So check out this album. This one is on Saturday, July 28th from 10:30 to 4. And you will leave with a completed album. All you have to do is put your pictures in. So check that out. Like I said, all of these are listed on our Facebook page under the events section. So if you have any questions on what you need to bring or how much the class is, check it out there. And then, let's Cindy Melchert has a class on July 26th. She's making some birthday cards for kids. This is not a kids class. This is just a class to make cards for kids. So she's got these adorable little monsters. She's got these fabulous little monkeys. The cute chicks, and then this fabulous little mermaid. So you're going to be using different techniques on each of them. I don't know how well you can see. There's like glitter paste on here, and the background on here looks like she's using some oxides. Here she's got some stencils in the background, the clouds, so you're going to be doing all different techniques on those. And that is on Thursday, July 26th, and she's got a daytime and an evening class, so she's got a 2 to 4:30 and also a 6 to 8:30. Let's see, we don't have a lot of classes going on right now because we have our garage sale this month as well. If you don't know about our garage sale, it starts, garage sale start on the 19th?
Yeah.
19th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd. The 19th is a Thursday. You do still have time to sell at that if you're interested. So stop in. We've got a list of rules to follow, and you do need to pay $5 to get your seller number. And then you reactivate that at every sale. So if you decide you want to sell at our next sale, you come in, you pay the $5 again, and then we'll reactivate your number, and you can sell at every sale that we have for just that $5. And then we take a 15% off of what you sell to help pay for our credit card expenses, all of our extra help, all of our setup. You don't have to do anything at all other than drop it off marked. We sell it for you. You show up and pick it up, whatever's left over, hopefully if there's anything left, and then you just pick up your gift cards. So you do not have to be present. We take care of all that and do all the hard part for you. Let's see, we have a couple painting classes this month. So we have this fabulous bluebird, and this one is going to be on Monday, July 9th and Wednesday, July 11th. Both of these classes start at 6 o'clock. You've got this adorable bird feeding babies inside the little birdhouse. And we have done a few different birds before, but we have never done a bluebird. So check this out. Very cute, very detailed. You don't get the detail in a lot of other classes around town that you get here at Scrapmania. We keep our classes small, maximum of 12 people. Just so that you can get the detail and have the time and help and assistance if you need it. That way the teacher can help you if you have any problems. And then this is another one that we're going to have at the end of July. This is our barn meadow. So as you can see, you've got a barn in the background, and then the meadow is your main focus in the picture. And this is just a stunning picture as well. This one is going to be, let's see, July 30th, and then we also have two classes in August. We have August 13th and August 22nd. So check these out. You do not need to bring any supplies with you to our painting classes. We supply everything, all of the brushes. You do get more than one. That's another thing. I've heard some classes only give you one brush and you have to paint everything. We have a variety of brushes. There's different techniques that you need different brushes for. So we offer you a variety of brushes, and so we supply all the brushes, all the paint. All you have to do is bring yourself, and if you're interested in bringing anything to drink, alcoholic or non, you bring that, and also if you want anything to eat, you can bring that as well. Otherwise, all you have to bring is yourself, and we got everything else covered. I think that's all I got for you. So let me mosey back on over to the class area. And if you are interested in any of our classes or any product that you've seen and want us to hold it for you, give us a call at 319-377-9999. To register for a class, you do have to pay for the class materials to hold your spot, and then the teacher fee you pay directly to your teacher when you come to class. A couple classes that I don't have listed up front, but a lot of you are aware of, is Gina K is coming back, and Rena K is coming back in November. So we have some foiling classes in November 9th and 10th, and those are filling up as well. Excuse me. I do not have the samples that she's going to be doing because she'll have new product out by then, and so she wants to be able to use the new product in her samples. So I think that's about all I got. I am going to run outside, show you what a gorgeous day out it is, and show you that this darn construction is still going on. Like I've said in other videos and other Facebook posts, this Collins Road construction is going to be a 3+ year project. So in order for us to be here after the construction's done, we need you to support us during this construction. It's like middle of the day, and this road is not even busy. I believe that since so much people are annoyed with traffic, they're just totally dodging this road entirely. And so it's not hard to get to us. It's actually easier with this construction because nobody's traveling on Collins Road right now. I mean, this road is usually bumper to bumper, and as you can see, I mean, it's pretty quiet. So come on out and see us. Don't let the road closed sign fool you. You're turning into the parking lot to get to Scrapmania before you get to that point. So we can't wait to have you stop by the store. We appreciate you shopping local, and hope to see you soon, and we'll have lots more videos coming now that I've got my voice back and I'm not coughing here like I was. So thank you to my staff for taking care of the store while I was gone on vacation, and also while I was sick. So have a great day. We hope to see you soon at Scrapmania. 319-377-9999.